is dash, is dash, is dash, is dash, is dash. What is dash?
Hello there, and we are back once again here in the little Arizona office, outdoor office, doing one of our video reviews. Rather fine looking specimen here. I'm gonna check out this. It's very posh. It comes in a cardboard sleeve, but inside you've got the standard tape inlay, which is very impressive. Now let's get this boo-boo playing, and then I'll tell you more here about the origins of what's going on here. Obviously, as you've probably seen from the title of the review, it's the new Sophie Cooper album, GoodBye Gemini. And it's on a label called Bawley Rectory, which is a new name to me. Well, the label is obviously not Bawley Rectory, as I was a child of the 80s and deeply traumatised by the accounts of Bawley Rectory and Osborne Supernatural World book. Fair to say it was something that disturbed me for a very long time. Oh, I did. Put it in on the wrong side. Fantastic. Well, that's what you get for having your tape deck turned away from you. But I thought for the visual purposes of our review, it would work a bit nicer if you could see it. There we go. That's the first thing you can associate with Sophie these days, is the trombone, of course. Beautiful, underrated instrument that she's become something of an avant-garde ambassador for. And I really do have to shout out the designer in this, to Bawley Electric. I said before, I do love the way that you've got this case going on, and then you've got the thing. I've taken it out of it, so. Another interesting thing is that instead of A and B, they're using these geometric symbols. Those are actually there on the tape level. Sorry, you may have heard a doodle ear flapping against the table. It's just doodles for you, crazy bastards. It's been a long time since we've had a Sophie solo album. Way too long. But this really does make up for it. It does kind of fit with the whole kind of Bawley Rectory thing, because it is a little bit spooky. The sound in there, the reverb, the echo, does have that spooky house feeling there. Let's skip forward a little bit. Obviously, I'll go sit here and play the entire album. Album is, I've actually normally I do these reviews. The releases are out for quite a while, but fortunately I was in England at the start of the month and managed to catch a few things, including coronavirus. But I also caught a nice advanced copy of this cassette from Sophie herself. So a lot. It's like there's the two sides here with Sophie. I mean, the first time I came across her music, it was on her SoundCloud, and she was very much a singer-songwriter. So since she'd experimented more with improvising and stuff, and this is kind of like full circle back around to the song. But her arrangements and playing style, particularly when she gets the trombone going, just brings something different to the table. Oh, also this track, I think it's the title track, and Julian Bradley, her colleague from the Slowest Lift, nearly said Rift, too much sci-fi. The Slowest Lift joins her on this track. You could have tell by those strange ghostly signals in the background. I assume it's her. See what I mean? Bit of that old haunted house gothic, not gothic, but you know, I mean, as a child of the 80s, we didn't have a VHS player. Late night TV was my only source of horror, and so the haunted mansion films, you know, were a late night staple for me of the supernatural and uncanny and eerie. And it does feel on this album that there's something tapping into that a little bit, deliberately or unconsciously, I don't know. And if you look at the artwork again, I think there is something a little bit ghostly about it. can absolutely imagine the folk horror crowd diving into this wholeheartedly. No, it's not folk horror, it's horror. It's that otherworldly, nightmarish pastoralism going on there. But it is also a lovely, nice album that you could kind of live back and relax to. Oi, you two, shut up! Oh. Now they've set off next door's dog barking. Bastards. Lie down. I don't know. Don't wag your tail and knock the table around. Sit down. Sit. No, don't paw on me. So, whilst I was off doing a little bit of doodle shepherding, I left you there in more of that strange. It's weird. It's weird that conjuring these images, like you'd think, like maybe sitting alone in a old dark house at night time. That imagery would hit me stronger, but here I am. It's the morning. I'm like got my third cup of tea going. See, blue skies behind me. Arizona has finally chilled out. The mosquitoes are finally buggered off. Yet in the midst of all this bright light, in a house that's barely older than I am, and I'm thinking of old mansions, abandoned mansions. I'm thinking of The Haunting and The Legend of Hell House, all that classic ghost story of Murray Melvin. All these images are flashing through my head. I mean, has the name of the record label put this into my mind? Am I still traumatized that deeply by that book I read as a child that the record label name has come back? And you see what I mean? Don't you? I mean, like, you know, those kind of strange ghost transmission sounds, isn't it? I mean, imagine you left a tape recorder running all night, recording in an abandoned room, and you came back and it sounded like this on an 8-hour loop. You'd poop, wouldn't you? And her voice is buried here in this drone. It's taking on a spectral quality. And I don't. And the thing is, there's a lot of people out there, you know, you hear that word hauntology tossed around a lot, and even the phrase I used earlier, folk horror, is now turning into a overused cliche of a label almost. And I think the problem is there's people out there who are trying to force it and falsely create it, whereas this, I think, is just accidentally a bit spooky. Like, you know, perhaps the home studio has an atmosphere, or whatever. It doesn't say where it was recorded, but I know, you know, there were valleys, Tomodon, strange, dark places, you know, but because of the hills on either side, you don't get as much daylight as you do on somewhere up at the top, because the valleys block the sun. Lots of strange old houses around there. Maybe that's what we're detecting here. Or maybe it's only me detecting and you completely disagree with me. That's fine, but you're probably wrong. I'm probably right. You know this. I've got some strong Yorkshire tea in me, so I'm thinking clearly despite the post-Rona brain. Let's leap forward a bit, because this is an amazing... Oh, I've gone too far. I really wanted to play you the last track, which is a vocal piece that just blows my mind. It reminds me of the Bulgarian Mistress of the Voice choir. I can't bloody find it now. This is the disadvantage of the... Oh, this is the disadvantage of the format. It's with cassette, trying to find the thing you want. It looks like a I think side 2 must be a bit shorter as well because I keep hitting play and getting a new thing. What the heck? Maybe my tape deck's just broken. Guess this wasn't the piece I was looking for, but beautiful. What's it called? It's that old. Not that. No, I've completely forgotten the name of the instrument. Post-COVID, there's definitely been something. The memory has definitely been affected. Because it's that instrument that I love the sound of so much. It was on loads of great drone records, and the brain's just like, no, deleted that word from your vocabulary. It's weird. Trying to harmonium. That's I was stuck because the word harmonica kept bursting onto my tongue, and that's a very different beast. No, okay. The track I really wanted to play you has disappeared. Well, goes to completely prove my point. There's a lot of fake, postured, haunting music out there that's construed and contrived and ineffective. And this, to me, feels like it's accidentally haunted. Like the artist was just doing what they did, and the results happened to be haunted, ghost in the tape. Traumatized by the Born Electric name. Oh well, it all works, it all fits. Great to have a solo on the back again. GoodBye Gemini is definitely a gem.